When I have to graph reciprocal trig functions, I always like to graph the function that it's the reciprocal of. So I rewrote this secant function in terms of cosine, and then I graphed, using all the features that Kayla pointed out. I graphed one cycle or one period worth of the cosine graph. I shifted it right pi over 2, and then the period is pi wide, so that allowed me to get that graph. And then I shaded the rest in pencil just so you can see the difference. Now what I do is, because I know if I'm taking the reciprocal, I can't divide by 0, right? So every place where this cosine graph passes through the x-axis, I'm going to put an asymptote, okay? Guess my a little crooked here. And I'll just put a few in just so I can get an idea what this secant graph will look like. Okay, so something like that. And those aren't perfect, but then to graph the secant, I know it's just going to come down and momentarily touch. I'm just going to graph. Let's see. Let me change color here. Screen. So there's the secant graph there. Here's the secant graph here. Secant graph. And that's basically what I do to graph the secant graph. Now, sometimes I'll go through and I'll erase the cosine graph just so I can just see in the secant, but it's certainly alright just to do the, just leave it all in place as long as you make sure you understand what's happening. Okay? Hope that helps.